I really believe this, and I think that Martin Scorsese is an American Rembrandt, and this is a masterpiece. It was like watching a painting that reveals itself slowly and patiently. You have to watch it very patiently. Do you agree with that? Because for me, this is a work of art.
I could never put it as eloquently as you have, but yeah, I completely agree with you. And that's kind of, you know, one of the things of not just the way he works with actors, but watching Marty, watching him look at an image on his monitor, and watching him say, I need a little bit more of a light here with the candle, or I want that woman over there with the red dress just in this corner here. And then it's very much like what you've just said, you know what I mean? It is like watching a man construct a painting, so each frame within itself is a little masterpiece, do you know what I mean? A Rembrandt or a Picasso, and it's just the way he adds those colours and those textures and makes the frame and the image richer. And I'll never forget watching him on Gangs of New York, where it was the candlelight, where he played with the candlelight until he got it exactly right in that one specific scene, do you know what I mean? And it's the same with this. There was a couple of scenes when we're in the bar, and there's that one shot where it comes in, and that was when he was adding people. He added a woman with a red dress and you know the green coat and stuff. And I remember thinking, wow, it's the way he constructs it all together, meticulously. Do you know what I mean? And then he creates that playground for those actors to be able to be free and make it as truthful and as real and as organic as possible.
I was going to mention that, and then he lets you duke it out.
Yeah.
With the world's greatest actors.
Yeah.
Going toe to toe with Al freaking Pacino and winning.
Oh, yeah.
How nerve-wracking was that for you, by the way? Have you ever acted with Mr. Pacino before?
No, never. Or Mr. De Niro, do you know what I mean? This was my first time. And to be completely honest with you, I was, you know, in the morning I was extremely nervous. And I phoned my wife, Hannah, and I just said, I don't know if I can do this. And she was like, what do you mean? I was like, it's Al Pacino. She was like, yeah. I was like, no, you don't understand, it's Al Pacino. She was like, you'll be okay. I was like, no, Hannah, I'm going to work with it. She was like, don't worry, relax. You know, you've earned the right to be there. You've worked with Marty before. He wants you there. Just go and enjoy it. And I was like, okay. And then I did, you know what I mean? And that's what, the beauty of the two of them, apart from being wonderful men, you know, they were so generous as actors, so generous. There was no ego at all between the two of them. They just didn't have any ego on that set. They treated everyone with respect, and you know, they're masters at their job. They're craftsmen. So I learned a hell of a lot from them, just how to conduct yourself, do you know what I mean, and how to be. And it's a kind of the way I was brought up as a child anyway. But everyone's an equal. There's no one above you and there's no one below you, do you know what I mean? You treat everyone with respect and treat people the way you want to be treated. And just to be able to sit there and work with these people was mind-blowing for me, to be honest with you.
Well, you held your own.
Thank you very much.
Really,
Thank you.
I was really rooting for you, and you never gave up as an actor, you know. You you won those scenes, for real.
Nice one.
It's really impressive. Fortunately, I got to wrap up, but, you know, De Niro says at the end of the movie, a very sad kind of line. He said, you know, time and life, you know, just passes by so quickly. Just, you don't even realize it and it's gone. Is that something that you've experienced at all? Personally?
John Lennon also said something very similar. You know, life is something that passes you by while you're busy doing something else. Do you know what I mean? So it's that kind of, it's took me a long time, but, you know, it's kind of, I hold every moment dear, you know, and every day is a gift, you know what I mean? Yeah.